Yes, people, a very, very happy afternoon to all of you. Thank you, people. So, guys, we're doing this topic called as consolidated financial statement, right? In the last class, we had discussed about two adjustments. One is adjustments, which is called as time adjustment. Second is called as revaluation adjustment. So, let's do a quick recap. So far, all the questions that we saw, people, they gave the profit in the beginning of the year. They gave the profits in the beginning of the year, and they gave the profits at the end of the year. So, this is total. This we called as pre-acquisition profit, and the difference between these two were called as post-acquisition profit. So whatever the profit is there in the beginning belongs to the past period before acquisition. Hence we call that as pre-acquisition profit. The game was very simple. Last class, when we discussed one question, the acquisition happened in the middle of the year. So in that example, if I'm not wrong, on 1/7, the acquisition happened. Though the acquisition happened on 1/7, still they gave the profits as on 1/4 only and 31st of March. We need the profits, pre-acquisition profit up to the date of acquisition, not before that. I want up to the date of acquisition. So whatever profit is earned during this period till this date, 100% pre-acquisition profit we have acquired here. So this period also is called as pre-acquisition profit. So here what happens is that from beginning till end, what do? You take the difference. You get the 12 months ka profit. I will not call this as post. I will call this as 12 months profit. Out of this 12 months profit, this 3-month profit that belongs to prior to acquisition, we call that as pre-acquisition profit. And remaining 9 months from this date to this date is called as post-acquisition profit. So now your pre-acquisition profit comprises of two amounts. One is profits up to 1/4. Profits up to 1/4. This is one amount. Plus profit from 1/4 to 1/7. These both put together, yellow and green put together, we called as pre-acquisition profit. And after that, whatever profit comes, this part is post-acquisition profit. So this adjustment, what we have done for 3 months and 9 months, we call this as time adjustment. We call this as time adjustment. No accounting. This is pure mathematics. This was one part. Then we discussed the concept of revaluation. What is happening in the revaluation? I took the example that we have done the acquisition when? On beginning of the year, 1/4. In 1/4, the acquisition is done. 1/4 acquisition is done. Book value of the asset is given. During the period you've used the assets, 1 lakh worth of the asset, at the end it became 90,000. During the year, how much is the depreciation? 90,000. Oh, I didn't do depreciation with you, no? I just did the normal revaluation. Okay. So 1/12 acquisition was done, and the balance sheet date also was given on 1/12 only. Okay, so this is an example where, let me put it different way. We do generally consolidation 31st. So 31st March acquisition done. 31st March acquisition done. 31st March consolidation we have to prepare. On this date, the book value of the asset is how much? 1 lakh rupees. Book value of the asset is flowing from your historical cost. It flows from your historical cost. I took the example of land here, appreciable asset, because I didn't teach depreciation yet. Book value of land was 1 lakh. This was purchased years and years ago. Obviously, with the time, the value of the asset will change. So now, the book value of the asset is 1 lakh. Now, if I don't do any upgradation to this value, then what happens? The net asset, what I calculate is based on the book value, correct? So net asset, how do we calculate? Asset minus current liability. Total asset minus current liability. If the total asset is having the old value, then the net asset what you get will be the old value. That is the old picture. Today's latest picture will not come into scenario. So therefore, we want the net asset to be what? Latest net asset. Means as on today, what is the worth of the business? Exact value. So for that, the total assets and liabilities needs to be reassessed and revalued. So here the value of the land today is how much? Imagine it is 1.5 lakh rupees. Original cost 1 lakh. Now how much it is? 1.5 lakh. So you have to increase the value of the asset by 50,000. So if the total asset increases by 50,000, your net asset also will increase by 50,000. If your net asset is today's value, then the goodwill in CR what you get will be a genuine goodwill in CR. Because when you calculate goodwill in CR, you calculate on the date of acquisition. On the date of acquisition, I take the investment, which is the today's investment. So this I have to compare with today's net asset, not the old net asset. Hence, we have to upgrade the value of the asset and liabilities. Okay, not okay. So if I take the difference between the both, latest investment, latest net asset, if I take the difference, then I get latest goodwill and latest capital reserve. So therefore, to calculate goodwill and capital reserve, the assets and liabilities needs to be revalued and reassessed. Okay, not okay. Now, before I go for next example, let me do some simple question. Take illustration 13, people. Illustration 13. Now, this is with depreciation, but this is comparatively simpler because the next two examples that I'm going to take is a little bit challenging. So we'll do simple question first, illustration 13. Then we'll go back to the two examples. Got the page number 10.62. Online people, are you all ready? Can I start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, it says that from the following balance sheet of H Limited and its subsidiary S Limited, draw up at 31st March 2001, prepare a consolidated balance sheet as at that date, having regard to the following. H Limited is holding company, S Limited is subsidiary company. So they've given the balance sheet as on 31st March 2001. On this day, we are supposed to prepare the consolidated balance sheet. Reserve and profit. Reserve and profit and loss means what? Reserve means general reserve. Nothing mentioned means general reserve. And this is profit and loss account ka balance. Reserve and profit and loss account of S Limited means subsidiary stood at 25,000 and 15,000 respectively. Upon a 25,000 is general reserve and 15,000 is P&L. So far in all the questions, if you remember when we prepared the AOP, in the AOP we considered all reserve and surplus. All reserve and surplus is nothing but total reserve and surplus. They gave the total. Here instead of giving total, what they have done, they have given the breakup. So if I add these both, how much will be the total now? 40,000. All reserve and surplus. But when you prepare AOP, when total is given, take total. But when breakup is given, in AOP, do the breakup. You show the breakup and then you do the total inside the AOP itself. So the reserve and the profit is so and so respectively on the date of acquisition, which is 1 April 2000. Okay, so they've given the balance sheet or the information, or they want us to prepare the consolidated balance sheet as on 31st March 2001. When is the acquisition done? 1 year before, which is 1st April 2000. 1st April 2000, 31st March 2001. So 1 year prior, they've done the acquisition. On that date, general reserve so much and P&L is so much. And how much stakes have they acquired? 80% stakes they have acquired. So they have 80% shares of S Limited. S Limited. Any problem so far? My question to all of you, this 40,000 rupees is a reserve and surplus already as on the acquisition date. This is undistributed profit. My question is, this 40,000 profit who had earned? Old shareholders. Old shareholders. Did they distribute to old shareholders? No. Still it is with the company. In future, this 40,000 is distributed means it will go to whom? It will come to the new shareholder, which is 80% us and 20% other minority. But this 40,000 ka 80%, does it belong to us? No, it belongs to old shareholder. So iska paisa, 40 ka 80% we have to pay to the old shareholders. Only then they will sell the shares to us, or else they will not sell their stakes to us. Okay, not okay. Okay. On that day, we have to prepare, but they are given the profit as on 1 April 2000 diya hua hai. So this is the profit on date of acquisition I'm talking about. So this is pre-acquisition profit. Got it? Machinery, book value 1 lakh. Machinery book value 1 lakh means the value of the machinery, the book at the present is 1 lakh. And furniture, whose book value is 20,000 as of now. They have revalued the machinery and the furniture at 150 and 15,000. So machinery ka book value 1 lakh and revalued figure is 150. Revalued figure is 150. Book value 1 lakh, revalued figure is 150. How much is the upward revaluation? 50,000 is upward revaluation. Furniture ka book value 20,000. But today if I go and sell in the market, we will not get more than 15,000. So today's real value, fair value, market value is 15,000. In your books it is 20,000, but the real value is 15,000. So I have to reduce the value of the asset by 5,000. So one is the asset appreciation, one is the asset depreciation. So one asset ka upward revaluation, another asset ka downward revaluation. Machinery, upward revaluation. Furniture, downward revaluation. Now my question to all of you is that this 1 lakh and 150, no, this is the value of the assets on 1/4/2000, or is it on 31st March 2001? 31st March 2001. These two values are representing the values as on 1/4 or 31/3. No, you said 31, 3. No, 31, 3. No, no. My simple question is, what will I do? What will I do with the market value on the balance sheet date? In the consolidated balance sheet date, on that date, if I get the market value, what will I do with that? You think no? We are doing revaluation. We are doing revaluation. Why? Because we want the asset to be reflecting at correct value. Why do we want asset to be at correct value? Because we want the net asset to be correct. Why do we want to, sorry, why do we want net asset to be correct? So that the goodwill and CR, what we get out of it should be correct. Goodwill and CR is calculated on which date? Date of acquisition. For goodwill and CR, what do we need? Investment on date of acquisition and net asset on date of acquisition. To have a proper net asset on date of acquisition, revaluation should be done when? On date of acquisition. So to do revaluation on date of acquisition, what do I need on date of acquisition? Book value and market value. So this book value and market value is given on which date? Oh, no. So if you know the concept, you will never forget it. People always get confused here. Is this the market value on 31st March or 1/4? We always need book value and market value. Both I need to compare on the date of acquisition. I will compare the market value with the book value. Which book value? That book value at the date of acquisition. Now, in your question, in your question, there'll be two book value. They'll give you book value on 1/4 and they'll give book value on 31st March. Which one will you choose? On the date of acquisition. So don't by heart the date. The term is important. I want the book value and the market value on the date of acquisition. I want the book value and the market value on the date of acquisition. Wonderful. Online people. So far, so good. Okay, not okay.
Okay, sir.
Is the data getting registered to your mind? Online people not responding properly. Oh
Yes,
my
sir.
God. The machinery and the furniture is revalued for the purpose of fixing the price of its share. Means they want to get the true net asset of the business. Rate of depreciation computed on the basis of useful life is how much? Machinery 10%, furniture 15%. You are lucky fellow. They have given the rates. The next question, what we are going to do, in that I will not give you the rate. You also have to sit and find out the rate first. So thank me. And before that, I say that they've given lovely, easy questions. Here, and tough questions in main exam. Very easy it is. I'll ask you the question. Now, balance sheet of H Limited, S Limited on 31st March 2001 is given. Share capital, reserve and surplus, trade payable, property, plant, equipment, other non-current investment. My question to all of you, what is the investment worth? What is the investment done by H Limited in S Limited? Very good. She fell into my trap. Now, why it is trap? Because you saw 6 lakh. Oh, investment. Oh, 6 lakh. But you did not see note. Now go to note and see actually the investment is 6 lakh or do we have anything else? People, H Limited will have investment in multiple places apart from subsidiary. So all the investment will come in one place. No. So 6 lakh is total investment. In that, the investment in subsidiary is how much? 160. Non-subsidiary, other than subsidiary investment is how much? 440. So while calculating goodwill CR, will you take 6 lakh or 160? 160. But you said 6 lakh. You fell to my trap. कौन 440 बोला? Something has happened with both the Lakshitas today. दिमाग का घुटने में आ गया आज? क्या हो गया तुम लोग? घर पे छोड़ के आ गए. Oh my God. घर पे कहाँ छोड़ के? वेट. घर पे कहाँ छोड़ के? फ्रिज में तो नहीं छोड़ के? Oh my God, you have left it in freezer. खोल के देखना. फ्रीजर में पड़ा रहेगा. Unused fresh brains. Fresh. Chalo, we'll come back to both Lakshitas after this question. Now, my simple question to all of you people. So far in all the questions they told you, what is the percentage of holding? Here they have not told you. So what are they supposed to do? You're supposed to compute it. They told it. Oh my God. You guys are so intelligent. You saw everything. 80% is given. If this is not given, you know how to calculate? No. Oh, we know. Oh, that K and OW, no. I saw no. You have to be very clear. You should say Kanau, then only I'll understand. Kanau. Now, do we have sufficient data to start the calculation? Fantastic. Can you please tell me the first working note? Working note number 1. Calculation of AOP of holding company. Holding company. Oh my God. S Limited. Format. Particulars, then percentage. Pre-acquisition profit. Post-acquisition profit. Total. Then donkey fellow. I said when breakup is there, put breakup. In life, breakup is very important. Breakup teaches us nice lesson. I'm talking about accounts ka breakup. I don't know what are you imagining. Breakup is very important. It gives clarity. How much is P&L? How much is reserve and surplus? It teaches us lesson. General reserve how much? 25,000. Pre or post? Up to date of acquisition, which is 1/4, 25,000 rupees. Then P&L, how much it is? 15,000 rupees. Then kya bas? All reserve and surplus or total reserve and surplus, both are same. All are total. How much it is? 40,000. With now all the adjustments will happen here. Time adjustments below this. So far in all the questions we started from here. We started from here. Here we're doing one step prior to that. Now my simple question, all of you, I forgot. You tell me, Lakshita, from where should I get the total? I want post-acquisition profit. Where is post-acquisition profit? In the balance sheet. Very good. Donkey fellow. In the balance sheet, post will not be there. In the balance sheet, cumulative reserve and surplus will be there. Oh my God. Sir, total 1 lakh is given, sir. Where should I put this 1 lakh? Donkey fellow, see this note number. Go to note 2. In note 2, they're telling general reserve ka total is 75. P&L ka total is 25,000. Cumulative. 75 plus 25. Total is 1 lakh. In between difference is how much? From date of acquisition up to end of year. 50,000. Okay, then. Super. That's all. ஏன்டா வேற என்னடா இருக்குதுல? ஆமா, நான் இதை விட்டு வீட்டுக்கு போறேன் பாரு. I'm asking till this anything is there? Everything is over? Okay. Now, any time adjustment. Very good. Tell me, Kana, what is the time adjustment? What will you add? Others you don't do it. He alone will do it. You tell me what time adjustment to do. The donkey fellow. Time adjustment is revaluation. தெரியாத முட்டாள் மாதிரி கிடா. What is time adjustment? What is revaluation? That's why we tell. Karma will like leave it to me. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of him. Karma will always come back. We should never poke anybody. What goes around comes around. This is called instant karma. No, you don't have to wait for next birth and all. Then and their latest trend. Now come back. No time adjustment. No time adjustment. Direct revaluation. For revaluation, I told you do the working note. May come what? Yes, working note number 5. You can do it, but I want to put that habit in your mind because you'll have trouble in next 2 examples. Calculation of that is better. Calculation of revaluation profit or revaluation loss. It's my whiteboard. I'll do whatever I want to do with my whiteboard. RP, RL, whatever I'll want, I'll write it. But you will write full form, revaluation profit, revaluation loss. No cheating. Particulars. Then what? Fast. No. Market value of machinery versus book. Sorry. Book value of machinery versus face value of machinery. ஒண்ணு கிடையாது, உங்களுக்கு ஒண்ணு தெரியல. எல்லாம் சைல்டிஷா இருக்கீங்க. In my opinion, all of you to redo CA Foundation exam coming Sunday. Now, market value as on 31st March 2001. On date of acquisition. Very good. When is it? 1/4/2000. 1/4/2000. This I have to compare with what? Book value as on 31st March. 1/4/2000. Acha? Oh my God. Now, what is the machinery value? Market value? 1,50,000. What is the book value? 1 lakh. From 1 lakh, the value of the machine is increased to 50,000. So this is profit. Revaluation profit. Revaluation loss will be negative. What is the market value of furniture? 15,000. And what is the book value? 20,000. So it is negative 5,000. You can put one more column if you want. Total column. So 5,000 plus minus 5,000 is how much? 45,000 is the bracket. So this 45,000 net I will add in the AOP. Working की उधर बताता हूँ मैं next question. Now we'll put the net amount. Net amount. My simple question all of you. This 45,000 will you put in pre-profit column or post-profit column? Or in total column? In AOP where will you put? Pre. Why is it pre? Yes, so this revaluation profit is there. No, this is belonging to the old shareholders. This is old shareholders. So this will go to pre-acquisition profit only. Like how, in our example, Tasty Bite took over Annapurna. Annapurna paid goodwill to whom? Owners of Tasty Bites. This goodwill example, Tasty Bites Annapurna is my 12th standard classic example. I don't want that example now. Leave it. Which example can I give? You understood? No. Abhijus and Akash. Very good. So this 45,000 rupees is the upward revaluation in the books of Akash. So this revaluation profit belongs to whom? Akash. Can Byju's enjoy this 45,000? No. So this is belonging to the old shareholders. So anything that belongs to old shareholders goes to the pre-column, pre-acquisition profit. So add revaluation profit. Add revaluation profit. How much it is? You can do upward revaluation profit, whatever it is. No problem. 45,000. Okay. My simple question is, depreciation should be do or not do? You are doing revaluation on the date of acquisition. On the date of acquisition. You are telling upward revaluation 50,000 and downward revaluation 5,000. You are preparing consolidated balance sheet as on end of the year. For this period, 1 year, have you used that machinery and furniture or not? So for this 12 months period, on this 50,000 and 5,000, should I compute depreciation or not? Yes. You have to compute. Because 12 months you have used asset, boss. आज बताता हूं मैं. Working note number 6. Calculation of depreciation. Guys, whatever format I'm teaching, please as it is follow. You might feel that for this, why sir has put the format, working note, why it required. Directly I'll do in mind. No problem. The person who's correcting the paper, he'll also do the correction in mind and he'll give the answer in mind. He'll not put it in the paper. Is it okay? First point. Second point, all these are Amul BP questions. Very low chances of coming in exam. In exam, all the complicated transactions will come. In that complication, the working note is required. So right from now, I'm putting the format into your head. Like how I put it AOP in your mind. Even in the midnight, if I wake you up and ask the question, you can still answer it. So I'm putting the format also in your mind. How much important is to understand things conceptually? Equally important is it is for us to follow the format which can make our life easy. Okay, not okay. Now comes to the format of depreciation. This is the format of depreciation. Please make a note. This was the format of the revaluation profit and loss. Correct? Now, particulars. Depreciation on revalued asset. So machinery ka original value is how much? 1 lakh. What is revalued figure? 150. 1,50,000 is the value of the asset. When on the date of acquisition, you have used this for how many months? 12 months. So I have to charge depreciation for 12 months. What is the percentage? Percentage given is 10%. Percentage given is 10%. So come back here. 1,50,000 into 10%. How much is the depreciation amount? 15,000. Yes or no? If I record entire 15,000 as depreciation, will it be right or wrong? Will it be right or wrong? It will be wrong. It will be wrong. Why? Because this 50,000 you have increased today only. Before increment, what is the value of the machinery? 1 lakh. This 1 lakh was used throughout the year, depreciation charged throughout the year, and we have given the closing balance here. Where is the closing balance given? If you come back to the question, property, plant, equipment, 1,07,000. This 1,07,000 is nothing but comprising of note number 3, which is machinery and furniture. Machinery and furniture, this is the closing balance as on 31st March 2001, is it? Closing date. What is the beginning date? 1/4/2000. 1/4/2000, what is the machinery value? 1 lakh. By the time it came to the end of the year, it became 90,000. What happened? 10,000. 10,000 depreciation charged. So on 1 lakh, 10%, which is how much? 10,000. Depreciation is charged or not charged? So if I put entire 15,000 again in AOP, don't you think it will be charged double time? So in this 15,000 rupees, 10,000 ka depreciation on 1 lakh already charged. I have to now charge the depreciation for the remaining 50,000 ka 10%, which is 5,000. Got it? Not got it? So what I'm supposed to do next? Minus depreciation on. That's it. That is, sorry, depreciation already charged. This is the language that we can use. Depreciation already charged. Minus depreciation already charged. Just a second, people. It's loading. 1 second now. Depreciation already charged. How much is already charged? 1 lakh into 10%, which is 10,000 already charged. This is getting stuck now. Okay, 10,000 already charged. So how much it is? 5,000 rupees. Now you will tell, sir, why to do so much of drama, sir? Why can't I do like this? 50,000 is the difference I got already. Multiply 10% on this, I'll get 5,000. You will be right partially. In only cases where the acquisition is happening in the beginning of the year. If the acquisition is happening in the middle of the year, on the difference, if you directly calculate the percentage into the proportionate period, you will not get the answer. That also I'll prove it. Today, when we do the next example, if I'm not wrong, 16. In that, we have done the acquisition in the middle of the year. On the difference amount, on the revaluation profit and loss, if you calculate depreciation, you will not get the answer rightly. Okay, not okay. Hence, I put a format in your mind. Whether the acquisition is done in the beginning or middle, I've given one format separately for calculating revaluation profit and loss and separate format for calculating depreciation. So whatever be the scenario, you just follow this format, you'll get the answer right. So format is one side. Let me come back to logic. Logic, have you understood? I'm telling you that we are doing consolidation. Before consolidation, standalone balance sheet is done. In the standalone balance sheet, the value of the machinery in the beginning of the year is how much? 1 lakh. Where it is told? In the question, they have told that. The value of the machinery on 1 April 2000, 1/4/2000, 1/4/2000 is 1 lakh. And they've given the balance sheet, which is 31st March 2001. In that balance sheet, the value of the machine is how much? 90,000. Upon during the year, the machine is used for 12 months. So depreciation how much? 10,000. How do you get 10,000? 1 lakh into 10%. Got it? Not got it? Now what are you doing? You're adding 50,000 the appreciation. Total is how much? 1.5 lakh. You have not calculated depreciation 50,000. You calculated the depreciation on 1.5 lakh. In this 1.5 lakh, 1 lakh is there whose depreciation is already charged in the profit. Depreciation already charged in the P&L. So on 1.5 lakh rupees, 10% is how much? 15,000. I can't minus this in AOP. Because in this, 10,000 is already recorded in the current year ka P&L. Remaining 5,000 is the new expenditure. Remaining 5,000 is additional depreciation. That is not there in profits. So that I have to record in AOP. Got it? Not got it? So what am I doing? I'm minusing the depreciation already charged. How much depreciation already charged? 1 lakh into 10%, which is 10,000 already charged. So what is my latest depreciation? 5,000. What is my additional depreciation? 5,000. Any problem? No problem? Okay. This 5,000 rupees is my expenditure. I have to reduce from my profit or not. AOP stands for analysis of profit. Means I'm going to take that profit which is coming after all the adjustments. The profit that is given as of now in AOP is not the final profit. In this profit, there are certain adjustments that needs to be done. That is what we are doing. In this profit, 10,000 ka depreciation is already deducted. In this P&L of current year 10,000 rupees, already depreciation ka 10,000 is deducted. Original profit was 20,000. If I minus 10,000 depreciation, what is the balance profit of current year? 10,000. But from this, what is not deducted? Additional valuation that you've done, no? That additional revaluation ka depreciation is not being considered. That you have to minus now. So 5,000 ka depreciation you have to minus now. Any problem? Online people, any problem?
No, sir.
Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear? Should I minus 5,000 from pre-profit or post-profit? Should I minus depreciation from pre-profit or post-profit?
Post profit, sir.
Okay, online is saying post-profit. Others? Post. Oh my God. People didn't get the concept correct. Think and respond. Pre-profit or post-profit? The depreciation 5,000 what we computed. Should I minus that or not? First of all, we have to minus because this is additional depreciation of subsidiary that we have to minus from profits. So minusing is confirmed. Should I minus from pre or post? Suddenly you changed the answer. You said post earlier. Pre only you said. Okay. Two people pre, online one person post. So what is the answer? Final answer? Pre, 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 pre. तो फिर पोस्ट में आएगा तो बोलो पोस्ट ये क्या हो प्री में तो नहीं आएगा तो मेरे घर तो नहीं जाएगा या तो प्री आएगा या तो पोस्ट आएगा प्री और पोस्ट पोस्ट ओके ऑनलाइन वन स्टूडेंट सेट पोस्ट offline one student said post rest all said pre online other students what are you saying pre or post Urvi Soma Srini Yash other people's please tell fast pre or post
Pre, sir.
Yash says pre
Pre, sir.
pre Soma pre
So can you repeat the
Okay,
question?
now let me give you a conceptual explanation. Let me see what you respond now. Undoubtedly, this 50,000 is there, no? This was revalued on the date of acquisition. So this 50,000 is upward revaluation. Upward revaluation means what? Profit. This profit happened. See, this 50,000 the growth did not happen today suddenly, no? Over a period of time, the growth happened. During this period when the growth happened, who were the owners? Old shareholders were the owners. So this growth belongs to whom? Them. To the old shareholders. So nobody had problem with the revaluation profit and loss. We have to adjust in the pre only. Now tell me one thing. Once you have upgraded the value of the asset, the usage of the asset happened during what period? What is depreciation? Don't say wear and tear. I get very angry when people say wear and tear. This is childish answer. What is depreciation? Wear and tear. Since 11th, you've been studying that only. What is depreciation? Wear and tear. I asked her, what is the meaning of depreciation? She's telling wear and tear is depreciation. ये कौन से planet से आई है? Oh, she's British English. You have to be very careful to her, What is depreciation? It is the cost of the asset. It is the cost of the asset that has been used during the year. It is the used value of the asset. If 1 lakh is the cost of the asset, from that if I minus 10,000, balance I get 90,000. 90,000 is the remaining cost of the asset which I have not used it. Then what is 10,000? Cost of the asset, part of the cost of the asset which has been used in the business. So out of 1 lakh worth of machine, I use the machine for 10,000. Remaining 90,000 worth of machine I have not yet used. When will I use it in future? Got it, not got it? My simple question to you, usage of the asset happened during which period? Pre-period or post-period? Post-period. So when the usage is happening in the post-period, depreciation should come in which period? Post-period. Why the hell did you say pre-period? लगता तो सबको बहुत है. You have to be very strong conceptually. Till where will I come and teach in your life? After interval I can come. Final, how will you manage? Oh, you'll call me. Oh my God. So always remember, revaluation profit and loss is adjusted in the pre-profit because that profit and loss belong to old shareholders. And once the asset is revalued, the revalued asset is being used by the new shareholders, holding company. So since the usage is happening during the post period, the depreciation also will come in the post period only. Okay, not okay. Now, how much is the depreciation on this? Now, depreciation will do one thing. We will do net depreciation. For example, revaluation when I adjusted 45,000 is the sum total of two revaluation, one profit, one loss. Like the depreciation also will do two. Okay, not okay. So here, let me put the format. Particulars, working. This is not amount. This is machinery. And this is furniture. Any problem? No problem. If you've done something here and there, hanky-panky, go home and redo the entire question one more time. Look at my magic. Madam, tell me, madam, how will you get depreciation? Amma. Oh my God. Madam is asking, when we have already done the revaluation, when the revaluation is done, why the revaluation impact is not coming in the standalone balance sheet? Wait, I'll answer. I take the fees now, I'll answer. Whatever adjustments we are doing in the consolidation, it is only for the consolidation. You will not touch anything in your books of accounts. So when I'm saying that I have to minus this depreciation from AOP, it is only in the Excel sheet. You will not pass any journal entry in the books of accounts. In the books of accounts, how it is going, it will follow as it is. When you prepare books of accounts, you will adhere to all the accounting standards in true spirit. When you come to consolidation, AS 21 prevails over all the other accounting standards. So there could be certain places where we'll bypass the accounting standards. Got it, not got it. So this adjustment of revaluation 50,000, what we have done, we have not done in the books of accounts. When it is not done in books of accounts, it will not get reflected in standalone balance sheet and it should not reflect. So which means we are preparing two books of accounts. One separately for standalone and for consolidation, we are doing adjustments in the Excel sheet and preparing the consolidation as per AS 21. Got it, not got it. Now people, what is the upgraded value of the furniture? 15,000. 15,000 into 10%. How much it is? 15%. Oh my God. How much it is? 2250. That's okay. 2250. Now, what is the depreciation already charged? What is the depreciation already charged? Show the calculation. This is for machinery. This is for furniture. This is for machinery. This is for furniture. Tell me, what is the opening balance of furniture? 20,000 is opening balance of furniture. Into 15% is how much it is? 3,000 rupees. Sorry. Minus 3,000. Now, what is the difference? 750 in negative. Depreciation positive means expenditure. Depreciation negative means reversal of expenditure. This is charging of expenditure. And this is reversal of expenditure. Charging of expenditure will increase expense. Reversal of expenditure will decrease expense. We call this, in other words, as savings in depreciation. Savings in depreciation. Now listen to me very carefully. I'll tell you what happened in the past. Beginning of the year, opening date, the value of the furniture was 20,000. Am I right? What is the depreciation that you have charged during this period? 20,000 into 15%, you have charged 3,000. From 20,000, if I minus 3,000, what is the closing balance? 17,000. If you come back to the balance sheet, am I getting 17,000 here or not? This is the standalone balance sheet. This is the standalone balance sheet coming from the books of accounts. 17,000 is the closing balance of furniture. We are on this date. This date, we went back on the date of acquisition to check whether the value of the furniture is actually 20,000 or not. When we inquired, we found that the value of the furniture is actually how much? Only 15,000. Which means this asset is overvalued. Overvalued means what? In the past, the depreciation of charge less. When you charge depreciation less, the value of the asset is more. So you have charged less depreciation in the past years. Hence the value of the asset is more now. Today, if I go and sell this in market, it will not fetch me more than 15,000. So I have to reduce the value of the asset by how much? 5,000 rupees. I have to reduce the value of the asset by 5,000 rupees. So this is my true value. When the value of the asset is more, obviously the depreciation that you've computed 3,000 is more. So what is actual depreciation now? 15,000 into 15%. Actual depreciation is 2750. Sorry, 2250. 2250 is the actual depreciation. But you have recorded how much? 3,000. How much extra depreciation I have recorded? 750 extra depreciation. Now that I have to reduce. I have to reduce. So 750 rupees is my reversal of depreciation. Depreciation is expenditure. Reversal of expenditure is expense for you or income for you? It is income for me. So 750 I will add. And 5,000 I will minus. Got it, not got it? So this is expenditure and this is income. Got it, not got it? So what is my net? Net is total. Don't go with literal plus and minus what I'm telling. You understand the concept. In short, I'm telling you is 5,000 rupees is your additional expenditure and 750 is my income. So what is my net expense? 4250 is my net depreciation to be subtracted in your AOP. Okay, not okay. Where? In pre-sub. Post, okay. In post, I have to minus. Less additional net depreciation. How much it is? 4250. Now give reference to working note number 5 here, and here it is working note number 6. Any problem so far? Online people, any problem so far? That's all? Now tell me people, what is the final profit? 40 plus 45 is how much? 85,000 rupees is my pre-profit, final pre-profit. And then 64,250 is your final post-profit. This is less. By less hai, to my... Oh my God. How much it is? Hey, sir ne kya bola? If I forget red bracket, you'll forget the concept. 50? 55 and 50. Online people now check, is this correct? No, वो जाग रहे कि वो चेक कर रहा हूँ तुम पे भरोसा है total AOP is how much 85,000 pre and 55,750 post online people చెప్పండి
Yes, sir. So can you explain the depreciation part alone? So that
depreciation which part
4250.
करना
So the last reversal of
okay no problem
what was
one
it?
thing tell me one thing அண்ணா இந்த பார்ட்ல நான் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணல இது ஏதாவது புரியாம இருக்கா
இது புரிஞ்சது சார் கடைசியில அந்த சார் one doubt sir 15,000 is a depreciation sir after deducting 10,000 we got for 5,000 sir same is applicable on furniture only no sir then how did you get how did you treat this income sir then
கண்ணா ஒண்ணும் இல்ல furniture value of the asset increased கண்ணா if the value of the asset increases on that increased amount I'll charge further depreciation
okay sir
furniture caseல வந்து it's not upward revaluation it's downward revaluation the value of the asset what we have in books of accounts is 20
oh yes sir okay sir
for consolidation purpose when we did the revaluation we actually got to know the value of this asset is actually 15,000
yes sir
and in standalone balance sheet the depreciation that you have charged is how much 3,000
3,000
what is the actual depreciation supposed to be in consolidation 2250 so how much extra
2250
depreciation you have charged
750 sir okay
750
sir
அப்ப அந்த எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா இருக்கா அதிகமா இருக்கா அது
ஆமா
ரிவர்ஸ் பண்ணா
sir
அப்படின்னா எனக்கு வந்து அப்ப மைனஸ் தானே பண்ணும் எக்ஸ்பெண்டிச்சர்ல
ஆமா sir yes sir
எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ்ல
okay sir
ஆடுங்கிறது எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் மைனஸ்ங்கிறது
reversal of
ரிவர்சல்
expense
which is income got it not got it
income
so என்னோட மொத்த
yes sir
செலவு
yes
வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 5,000 rupees இங்க இருக்கு machineryல this is
that
my
is the
expenditure
expense sir
this is my
expenditure
reversal of expenditure
reversal
so
of
net
expenditure
expense is
that
how
is
much
income
4250
4,250 okay sir
got it now Kana?
yes sir yes sir
Super now people tell me H limited ka holding is how much percentage 80 percentage okay others minority are holding 20 percentage tell me the amount bifurcation this is 17,000 okay 68,000 then 44,600 44,600. 111,50. Okay, online people, please do it first and tell me till this have you reached or not. Do your own calculation. Do not copy paste from the board.
Done, sir.
Offline people always gives the wrong answer. Don't believe them. You do your own calculations. Working note 1 over, working note 2 now. Working note 2 is what? Calculation of goodwill or capital reserve, which is called as cost of control. I'm not doing format and all. I'm doing it very fast now. Investment, how much? 1,60,000 rupees. On the date of acquisition minus net assets on date of acquisition comprising of share capital. Share capital, how much? 1 lakh is the total share capital. In that 80% we hold. So 1 lakh ka 80%, how much it is? 80,000. And pre-acquisition profit is how much? Pertaining to 80%, 68,000. Very good. What is the total net assets now? 1,48,000 ka benefit you're getting. And how much have you paid? 160 you have paid. You have paid more or less? We have paid more. We have paid more. We have paid more. Smart fellow. 12,000. Goodwill. Working note number 3. Calculation of minority interest. Format not important. I'm going very fast. Share capital of minorities how much? 1 lakh into 20%. How much it is? 20,000. Next. Pre-acquisition profit how much? 17,000 and post is 11,150. This is post. Total is 48,150. Then working note number 4. Calculation of consolidated reserve and surplus. What is the reserve and surplus of holding company? H Limited. 2 lakh plus 1 lakh it is 3 lakh. 2 lakh plus 1 lakh it is 3 lakh. Add. तो बाबू ये क्या opening है? This is both closing of H&S Limited. Guys, don't take this as opening and this as closing. One is H and one is S and both are on closing date only. Add post acquisition profit of S Limited. How much it is? Post. How much is post? 44,600. Very good. 44,600. If there is any capital reserve, add it. If not, leave it. Anything else? That's all. Now total. 3,44,600. Balance sheet you will prepare or I'll prepare? Fast. I'll give 2 minutes of time. Balance sheet, please prepare. Fast, fast, fast. Balance sheet. No homework. Do it right now. Finish it off. Fast, fast, fast. This is break only for me. You are young people. What break you want? You should say, sir, take 5 hours continuous class, sir. We are excited, sir. भाई बंद कर दिया ना 10 घंटे बिठा दूंगा तेरे को बाकी भी रेडी होना No problem. After I complete the class, no, I'll make you sit inside the room, Piyush, till night. Sit and work out. No problem. You till class is there. वही तो Done? You have to prepare working note for everything.
Sir.
No, in exam I'm telling. She scared me now.
Oh yes, it's a balance sheet हो गया. हाँ. Wow, क्या मस्त बैलेंस शीट कर रहे हैं सर आप. अरे
Redo.
नहीं रीडू की बात नहीं, कैलकुलेशन बराबर आ जाए तुम अभी सही करो.
Aman, पक्का balance sheet. What is the total you said?
ये बराबर.
Now PP, I tell you what they have done presentation. See, I'll tell simple PP presentation. Okay. They have little bit complicated. We'll do what they have done, but I'll just tell you the logic. Now listen. PP comprises of what here? Closing balance of H Limited. How much it is? Tell me. What is the closing balance of H Limited? Ingepa. Here it is. Listen. Don't do anything. Just observe. Closing. I'm talking only about machinery. Okay. 3 lakh is the closing balance of H Limited. 90,000 is closing balance of S Limited. Now listen. I'm only doing for machinery. Don't ask me anything. 3 lakh is the closing balance of H Limited. 90,000 is closing balance of S Limited. I'm putting in the bracket. With this 90,000 rupees, what is the value of the machinery that you've increased? Plus 50,000 upward revaluation. Any problem? How much on this you have depreciated? Minus 5,000 depreciation. So tell me now, 3 lakh is the value of the holding company. What is the net value of the subsidiary company? 19 plus 1 lakh 35,000. What is total PP? What is total PP? 4 lakh 35,000. Not PP. This is machinery. Sorry. 435 machinery. 3 lakh plus 135. 435 you're getting. Any problem? So what they have done, I'll tell you. H Limited 3 lakh. S Limited ka opening balance 1 lakh. So we have started from where, we started from 90,000. We started 90,000. What they've done is they've added 10,000 here, and while minusing depreciation full 15,000 they are minusing. They have reversed the depreciation here and whole depreciation here they're minusing. Got it, not got it. So they're coming from the beginning. From the beginning of the year they're coming. So how they are doing is S Limited 1 lakh is the opening balance. Current year appreciation 50,000. So what is my total cost of the asset on beginning of the year? Opening balance after appreciation is 150. Throughout the year, what is the depreciation? 15,000. So what is the value of the asset after that? 1,35,000. Okay, not okay. My humble request is please follow this format. This is what ICA has done in majority of the question. As an alternative manner of presentation, the solution contains only additional depreciation. You very simple. You don't see all that. You come to me back. Forget. I'll explain one more time. I'll explain first what I've done. 3 lakh is the closing. See, we are preparing the balance sheet as on 31st March. 31st March ka machinery ka closing balance of H Limited is how much? 3 lakh. 3 lakh I wrote. Any problem? No. What is the closing balance of S Limited as on 31st March in the balance sheet? 90,000. Any problem? With this 90,000, we made adjustments. We increase the value of the machinery by 50,000. Yes or no? And on that, we have depreciated 5,000. So what is my balance figure? 135. So 135 is the final closing balance of subsidiary, and 3 lakh is the closing balance of H Limited. Any problem? But you don't follow this. You come back here. Now listen to me very carefully.
Yes.
ये all समझ में आ गया? What they did and what I did, I'll tell you the difference. I took same 3 lakh. They also took same 3 lakh. I started with 90,000, which is the closing WDV. They started with opening balance, means what they added back the depreciation here, and they're subtracting this depreciation along with this part. Since I did not consider the opening depreciation here, depreciation here, I'm only minusing the additional depreciation. So they're adding 10,000 here and minusing 10,000. So plus and minus is nil impact. Got it, not got it. This is the only difference. And my suggestions go with this. This is just for conceptual explanation I said. This is the true picture. This is how you have to present an exam. Now here I'll just tell you, I'll just skim you through. Listen. Wait, hold on. Sir, are we supposed to write notes for share capital income? Yes. This will carry mark. Listen now. Pens down. Share capital note as it is, you're right. No change. Reserve and surplus, what you can do is that total reserve and surplus of H is how much? 2 lakh rupees. Yes or no? Sorry. 2 lakh is only reserve part. Profit is given separately. So basic correct? No. See, we have reserve part separate, P&L part separate. So H ka reserve is how much? 2 lakh. And here what they have done is post acquisition ka reserve part they have taken. We will not do all this. Why? Because when we did AOP, we have done the combined AOP. Correct? So here this 45,000 what we have is nothing but the breakup of GR and P&L. GR and P&L together put together is 40,000. We have added profit to this and we have done the AOP ka bifurcation. Am I clear? So my humble advice here is that you can do reserve and surplus like this. General reserve and P&L. How much it is? 2 lakh, 1 lakh. Sorry, I just did the ulta part. Particulars, GR and P&L both put together. H Limited ka total is how much? GR and P&L put together. 3 lakh rupees. Add post acquisition profit of S Limited. So basically, this is what you're supposed to repeat. This is what you're supposed to repeat. Which is how much? 55? Sorry, 44,600. 44,600. 44,600. All I'm telling is in this working note, what you can do is this itself is correct only. Particulars. You can put GR plus P&L. This is total. So holding ka we have breakup. How much is GR, how much is P&L? We can do this for subsidiary also, but it will be confusing and time consuming in exam. So my advice is do the total column and write the final amount in total income. This working note 4, you can replica again. See, working note 4 is different place. You're doing working note separately. You can't say that, this itself is the note because note has to come in order. So same thing, what you can do is copy paste in note 2. The same format you can do in note 2. Or else directly note itself, you can do the working note 4 income. Then don't do working note 4 separately income. Do that working note 4 as it is as note 2. In place of note 2, do it. Accordingly, you leave the space. Got it, not got it. Now, minority interest, you have done a separate working note. Give the reference to working note from where this 48 150 is coming. Property, plant, equipment card, though you have done the working note separately, the presentation should be done here separately. Intangible asset, goodwill is coming from the working note. Give reference to the working note. Other non-current investment, how much is of H Limited, how much is S Limited, show it separately, total. In exam, generally you're supposed to write note for everything. I told you in the last class, if the time is not sufficient, then wherever there is a critical adjustment, for that you do notes, and wherever just you have to combine two value of H and S Limited to save time, we can just add and directly do the balance sheet total income. No need to give the notes. Only in the extreme situation when time is not sufficient. Otherwise, you are supposed to do all the notes. Are you getting 11 lakh 99,750?
Sir.
For liability, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Both you got it. Okay. Done? Come on, guys, fast. We'll do 3 more questions. From here onwards, I will do the CBS in very shortcut manner, very fast. You have to follow proper format. Go home and do the balance sheet properly. You'll do along in the roughly only. Leave sufficient space for doing the proper formatting. Go home and do the proper formatting. Because I want to save time in class. Now, let's go to example. 14 we did last class. 14 was pure revaluation, no depreciation. Why? Because the acquisition was done on the same date, revaluation on the same date, and the balance sheet was done on the same date. So which means I prepare the consolidated balance sheet on the date of acquisition. So there's no depreciation, there's no usage of asset. So on the same day we acquired the asset, business, same day revaluation, same day CBS. So there's no depreciation in example 14. In example 15, revaluation will also come, depreciation also will come. But here, rate is not given. You have to compute the rate. That's the only difference. Online people, are you all ready? Can I continue?
Yes, sir.
Balance sheet of H Limited, NS Limited as on 31st March 23. Last we did example 14 last class. In example 14, I have given the heading. This is revaluation without depreciation. And this is revaluation with depreciation. Why no depreciation? Why no depreciation? Date of acquisition is equal to date of revaluation is equal to date of consolidation. Date of consolidation. All the three were happening on the same date. So there's no post period. There is no post period. When there's no post period, there's no post usage. When there's no post usage of asset, no depreciation. Since there is no post period, there is no depreciation. Got it? Not got it? In example 15, it says that balance sheet of H&S Limited as of 31st March 23 is given. 23. Share capital 20 lakh, 10 lakh. Reserve and surplus 8 lakh, 6 lakh. Liability 9 lakh, 5 lakh. Nothing mentioned me, so it is always current liability. PP 6 lakh 450. Investment 70% is how much? 10 lakh. This is my cost of investment. Current asset 21 lakh 650. Okay. H acquired 70% share as on 1/4/22. Balance sheet is as on which date? Balance sheet as on which date? 31/3/23. 1 year prior to this, we have acquired the share. During this period, whatever profit is earned belongs to old shareholder. So this is called as pre-acquisition profit. During this period, whatever profit is earned, we call this as post-acquisition profit. Any problem? No. The balance of reserve and surplus on 1/4/22 is given 4 lakh. So 4 lakh is called as pre-acquisition profit. Any problem? As on 1/4/22, on the date of acquisition, market value of the building is given estimated 6 lakh rupees. Oh my God. We wanted the market value on 31st March because we are preparing the consolidation on 31st March. We should have the market value here. But by mistakenly, question gave the market value on 1/4. Oh shit, question is wrong. Question is wrong. Wrong question. If attempt and come, I say I'll give full 15 marks. How many people say? After coming from the exam hall, question macha wrong. Full 15 marks I'll get. आप पता करेंगे. Question is right?
Yes, sir.
Though we are doing balance sheet on 31st March, but we have to do the revaluation on the date of acquisition. Why? Because we want the true net asset on the date of acquisition. If the net asset is true, the goodwill and capital what I'll get will be true. Okay, not okay. So 1/4 ka market value is 6 lakh. 1/4 ka book value is how much? 5 lakh. Any problem? From 5 lakh to 6 lakh, it's upward revaluation 1 lakh. Upward revaluation is profit. This profit belongs to H Limited. No, this growth happened during the past period. So this belongs to old shareholder. So this profit will be added in the pre-profit. Pre belongs to old shareholder. Post belongs to H Limited. Pre belongs to old shareholders. Post belongs to us. Prepare consolidated balance sheet. Depreciation not given. Any problem? No problem. Can we start? Fantastic. First working note. Working note number 1. Sorry. Oh my God, look at this genius. Just because I have not given depreciation rate, he says that I will not compute depreciation. So if I am not going to compute depreciation means, sir, then why did you write with depreciation? Dan Gefela, I said with depreciation. I didn't say that with depreciation rate. करेंगे. तूने क्या समझा? Depreciation rate. बोल बोल क्या समझा तू? कब बोला नहीं है? Day donkey fellow, you nicely sleep. I said in example 14 days without depreciation. In 15 days with depreciation, I said. என்னடா நீ பல்ப் வாங்கிட்டு இருக்க மாத்தி மாத்தி?
Instant
Oh my god. Calculation of AOP. Particulars, very good. Of S Limited, very important is. Particulars, percentage, pre-acquisition profit, post-acquisition profit, total. I forgot, yeah. What is this another name for pre-profit? Capital profit. Ah, what is post another name? Revenue profit. Sorry, I forgot. You don't believe me? I forgot. What? Yeah, I really forgot. No, I forgot. Total reserve and surplus. Total reserve and surplus. How much is total reserve and surplus?
4 lakh.
Donkey fellow, I asked total 6 lakhs. Then how much belongs to pre?
4 lakh.
4 lakh given on 1/4. This is up to date of acquisition. Up to date of acquisition, the opening balance ka profit is 4 lakh. So during the year, that is from date of acquisition to end of the year, what is the profit? 2 lakh rupees. Any problem? Time adjustment.
No.
Add minus time adjustment. No time adjustment. Why? Time difference is not there. Why? Because yes, time adjustment will come only when your opening date and date of acquisition both are different. Here, date of acquisition and the opening date both are same. No need to do time adjustment. Revaluation. We have to do, sir. We have to do revaluation. Tell we have to do revaluation. We have to do revaluation. Say yes. हाँ, वो सोच रही थी. पीयूष ने confuse किया उसको. Almost she was falling to my trap. Yeah. No. Okay. Now add revaluation profit. Working note number 5. Working note number 5. Calculation of revaluation profit or revaluation loss. Particulars. Then only one asset is there. Which asset is there? Building. No, this working. Working will not come here. Because you have the values directly. No, working is not required. Now, next is what? Market value as on date of acquisition. What is date of acquisition?
1/4/2022.
How much it is? 6 lakhs. Minus book value as on 31st March 23. 31st March 23. 1/4/22. Okay, how much it is? 5 lakhs. 1 lakh is revaluation profit. Add in the post profit. Add in the post profit.
Pre-profit.
Yes.
Now, working note number 6. Calculation of depreciation. Which depreciation? Additional depreciation. Calculation of additional depreciation. I am saying correct only. Additional depreciation.
Sir, हमने आपको सीखा ही नहीं, sir.
तो इस बार मैं improvise कर रहा हूँ ना. As a teacher, we always improvise. Particulars, then working, then building or amount. Since one item is there, you can rate just amount and leave it. Now, depreciation on revalued asset. How much is revalued figure? 6 lakhs. Into tell.
जितना मेरे को आता है, amount of depreciation is equal to original value minus fair value by estimated life of asset into 100 आता कि नहीं आता पता नहीं. Rate of depreciation is equal to amount of depreciation by original cost into 100.
Do and tell me the answer.
क्यों sir?
मेरे को यहाँ पे आंसर चाहिए. You are telling me 11th standard का आंसर. I want to see इंटर का रेट. You are telling 11th का रेट. अमूल बेबी. मैं इसमें 5-6 क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता इसको, बट पूछ नहीं रहा हूँ मैं. Don't you see question? Okay. Guys, I'm stuck here. We are trying to calculate once again. We are trying to. I'll tell people, those who are watching online recording, tell them no, because they have got zoned out. So I have to bring them back. Come back. Come back. We are trying to calculate depreciation on revalued asset. Revalued asset. 6 lakh is the revalued figure. In the previous question, we multiplied with the rate of depreciation. It was given in question 10%, 15%. Here, there is no rate given. So Lakshita says that we'll assume that there is no rate, so we'll not do depreciation. जिसको assume करना assume कर लो. मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ झूठ बोल रहा हूँ ऐसे भी. Okay, you said me to go to question. I came to question. Now, what do you want in question?
Sir, okay.
Fast. Tell me, how do you calculate amount of depreciation? If you do not tell me, I'll send you back to foundation. Oh, last question 10%. Na? This day. Very good. Old Lakshita 1. Working note number 7. Calculation of rate of depreciation. Rate of depreciation is equal to, listen now. Shh. Now, we'll give the formula to this name. We'll give a name to this formula. Here I didn't give. I gave it below somewhere here. Nahi re. Here it is. Calculation of depreciation ka rate of depreciation. Opening balance of the asset minus closing balance of the asset divided by opening balance. Now listen to me very carefully. New Lakshita. Book value of the building. Book value as the building in the beginning of the year is how much? 5 lakh. Given in the additional information. Book value of the building at the end of the year is 4,50,000, which is given in the balance sheet. You come to the balance sheet here. PPE comprises only of building. 450 is the closing balance. From 5 lakh in the beginning of the year, the asset has become 450 at the end of the year. So how much worth of the asset I've used in the current period? 50,000 worth of the asset I've used in the current year. Out of 5 lakh. So how much percentage of the asset have you used it? 10%. So out of 5 lakh worth of asset, we've used 50,000 worth of asset. So how much in percentage wise? 10%. Got it, not got it. So what is the formula for this 50,000 rupees? Opening WDV of the asset minus closing WDV of the asset divided by the opening WDV into 100. Lakshita, you're telling something, some formula you're saying. Scrap value is there, original cost is there. जनरली बोला था. ओके. ओ माय गॉड. तो एग्जाम में क्या लिखे आएगी? ये लिखे आएगी, जनरल लिखे आएगी.
सर
ये तो पता ही नहीं था तेरे को.
सर आपने इसलिए तो ऐड
Though the moment you said 2 formulas, no, actually 5 questions came to my mind. I wanted to ask, but it'll waste the time. I'll ask after the class gets over. No. After class, I'll ask. Those who didn't study 11th or 12th with me, no, I love ripping them apart by asking questions. Very good. Now, rate of depreciation is 10%. Any problem? So 5 lakh minus 4.5 lakh divided by 5 lakh. 50,000 upon 5 lakh into 100. Means out of 5 lakh worth of the asset, in the current year, I've used it for 50,000 rupees. So to the 10%, to the extent of 10%, I've used the value of the asset. If you want to cross check, very simple. 5 lakh beginning value. What is depreciation? 5 lakh into 10%. How much it is? 50,000. From 5 lakh, if I minus 50,000, what will I get? 4.5 lakh. Simple. Which question, which part you want to see? Is there in scanner, this thing? No, man. Open the PDF in this thing. Pura sent kiya na, up to this I sent. See, it is not there or there. इतना तुमको चेक करना बेटा. जब क्लाइंट फाइल देगा आधा अधूरा देगा, यू हैव टू डीप डाइव इनसाइड एंड चेक. नहीं था, नो प्रॉब्लम, देन टेक फोटो. I don't know what is there because I have completely with me. I don't know what I've sent you. Chalo, no problem. Take the photo, no issues. Done? Great. Now that you know the rate of depreciation,
Sir?
can I come back to working note number 6? 6 lakh into
Sir?
10%. How much it is? 60,000.
Sir?
Can I minus the entire 60,000 AOP, depreciation from AOP? No. Why? Because out of this 50,000 is already subtracted. So balance 10,000 we have to subtract. So minus depreciation on, sorry, depreciation already charged. Something is wrong with the whiteboard today.
Sir?
Depreciation already charged. 1 second, ma. Already charged is how much? 5 lakh into 10%, which is 50,000. Depreciation already charged. So balance is how much? 10,000 rupees. Now you will tell, sir, what, sir? So much drama. On this 1 lakh, just multiply 10%. I'll get 10,000. No. Why so much drama? Because in the next question, you'll have a problem. In next question, the acquisition is happening in the middle of the year. There you will have a problem. Hence, to put this concept in your head, I'm putting this format for all of you. So, irrespective of what the question is, you have to strictly follow the format to not get confused. Yes, online people, somebody called me.
Sir, 10% कहाँ से आया sir?
10% आके मैं ऊपर से तारे जमीन से मैं तोड़ के
नहीं sir,
लेके आया.
4,50,000 था ना. Question में 4,50,000 है. PPE का value.
In balance sheet, in question they gave 450. Okay, not okay.
Oh, book value नहीं
5
है.
lakh is given book value where? In the additional information.
Yes,
In
sir.
additional information, book value is 5 lakh. 1422, book value 5 lakh.
Yes, sir.
31st March 23. 31st March 23, S Limited, book value 450. 5 lakh to 450. Depreciation
Got
how
it, sir.
much?
50,000. Got it, sir.
50,000. 50,000 on what? 5 lakh. 50,000 upon 5 lakh into 100. 10% is Purvi.
Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now go back to how much is depreciation? 10,000. This 10,000 is the depreciation for using the asset during the post period. So I will minus it from the post profit. So less depreciation. How much it is? 10,000 rupees in bracket. This is working note number 6. Any other adjustment, please? No. 4 lakh plus 1 lakh? 5 lakh. 1 lakh only, no? That is, yes. And 2 lakh minus 10,000 is 1,90,000. Okay. What is the percentage of holding? 70%. Hedge limited? 70%. Others? 30%.
3,50,000. नीचे अदर्स का 1,50,000. मैं पोस्ट में 1,33,000.
1,33,000?
हाँ, और नीचे
130 round is coming.
हाँ,
Okay.
नीचे 57,000.
57,000.
Calculation of
Where will this 3,50,000 go to?
the result.
Cost of control. Where will this 150 go to? Minority interest. Where this 57 will go to? Minority interest only. 133 will go to consolidated reserve and surplus. Understood? Super. Now next, what am I supposed to prepare? Working note to calculation of cost of control. Investment, how much people? 10 lakh rupees. Investment as on which date? Date of acquisition. Minus net asset on which date? Date of acquisition. In that share capital is how much?
7 lakh.
10 lakh into 70%. So 10 lakh into 70%. How much it is? 7 lakh. Pre-acquisition profit. 3 lakh 50,000. Total how much? 10 lakh 50,000 worth of profit you got, but you paid only 10 lakh. So 50,000 rupees is profit. Which profit? Capital profit. All the capital profit in the balance sheet goes to capital reserve. Without forgetting, what are they supposed to do with capital reserve? Add in working note 4, consolidated reserve and surplus. Very good. Working note number 3, calculation of Minority interest. Share capital is how much? 10 lakh into 30%, which is 3 lakh. Add pre-acquisition profit.
1,50,000.
Add post-acquisition profit.
57,000.
57,000. Total 5,77,000.
5,77,000.
5,07,000.
5,07,000. This is minority interest. Working note number 4. Calculation of consolidated reserve and surplus. Reserve and surplus of H Limited is how much?
So 8 lakh.
8 lakhs. With that, I can only add the post profit of S Limited. Post profit of S Limited, how much it is?
So 1,330.
1,33,000. Give reference to working note number 1 here. Total how much? 9,33,000. Add capital reserve. How much it is? 50,000. 9,83,000 is the total reserve and surplus that goes to the balance sheet. Balance sheet homework. If you want to take a photo of this is the final answer. Share capital 20 lakh of H Limited. Correct? Now listen. Reserve and surplus is coming from working note number 4, 983. Minority interest is 5,07,000. Working note number 3. Why mine's not working? Once again. Board is not working. Minority interest 5,07,000. Rest all items just keep on adding. You'll get the final value. Just PP alone, we have to be careful with the adjustment. So this adjustment can you manage or not manage? 6 lakh is the holding company ka closing value. You can do the calculation as per the ICA method. Okay. This I have done as per my conceptual understanding. You will do as per the ICA note. I'll give you a break after the next question. No. After that question, we'll do one more question from ICA module. It's only 140, no? 230 we have time left. Example 16. Majjedar question, full masala question. Timing difference also is coming. Revaluation also coming. Depreciation also coming. That too in the middle of the year it is coming. We'll take a break of 4 minutes. Sharp will come back and start. Only 4 minutes I'm telling you, that's all. This break is not your break, it is my break. My break is my break, none of your break. Yes, people, welcome back from the break. So let's continue with the example 16. Share capital is given, reserve and surplus is given, liability is given, PP is given, investment 60%. Point to be noted, my lord, it is 60%. 15 lakh is the cost of investment. Current asset is given. Okay. Additional information says that H Limited acquired 60% shares of S Limited on 1/10/22. 1/10/22, exactly middle of the year. April, May, June, July, August, September. 30 September over. 1st October acquired. So in current year, 6 months is post, 6 months is pre. The balance of reserve and surplus is given on 1/4/22. 1/4/22 means we have acquired the shares here. This is post. This is pre. But this pre is not given. What have they given? This pre is given. Yes. This pre is given. So along with this pre, we have to add 6 months ka pre. So for that, I have to first find out what is the current year profit. So during the year profit, whatever is there, 6 months will become pre and 6 months will become post. So we have time adjustment here. We have time adjustment here. Okay. So this point spoke about time adjustment. So first line and second line gave me hint about time adjustment. Looking at this date and this date, I decided there's a time adjustment. So these are the two important relevant dates for me. Next, they're telling that on 1/4/22, not the date of acquisition, not the date of acquisition. It is on the opening date. The book value is given 10 lakh rupees. On the date of acquisition, market value is given 12 lakh rupees. Can you please tell me what is the appreciation or depreciation? That is upward and downward revaluation. Upward how much? Difference 2 lakh rupees. Wrong.
Yeah, well,
6 months.
You got scammed. You have to remember in the last question I asked you 10 times. We do revaluation on date of acquisition. On date of acquisition, I need market value and book value. We need market value and book value on date of acquisition. Market value is given on date of acquisition. Ana, book value is given in the beginning. So now, this is date of acquisition. This is date of acquisition. So from this period, opening balance, I have to minus 6 months depreciation. I will get book value after 6 months depreciation. This book value and the market value need to be compared. Okay, not okay. That is one depreciation. Then you have to also calculate the depreciation on the revalued figure during this period, which will go to the post-acquisition profit. वो करेंगे ना अभी पता चलेगा. Masala, you liked it or not? You should love it. These kind of questions, you love it. This is what you'll get in the exam. So I've put time adjustment in this. I've put devaluation in this. Depreciation again with masala. If you observe, there is no depreciation rate. So you have to calculate depreciation rate. Again, you have to do the depreciation for initial 6 months to get the revised book value. So full masala. Now that I'll discuss now. Everything we'll discuss. If I say now, you will not get the feeling. You want the question to be in a photo? 1 second. Let me erase all this. I'll just make it small. Done? Photo taken? Now. Working note number 1. Calculation of AOP of S Limited. Particulars. Percentage. Pre-profit. Post-profit. Don't write pre-profit and post-profit income. You write full form pre-acquisition profit and post-acquisition profit. Total. Now, opening balance is given how much pre? Opening ka pre is how much? Opening is given 2 lakh. 1,422, 2 lakh is given. 2 lakh rupees. Now listen to me very carefully. 1,422 pre-profit is how much, people? 2 lakh rupees. This is profit earned by the old shareholder during this period. You have to understand that the acquisition is done by holding company on 110, which means the holding company the old shareholders also have done the hard work during this period. So this 2 lakh is this 2 lakh. With this 2 lakh, we're supposed to add 6 months ka pre-profit from the current year. So my question is, what is the current year ka total profit? For that current year ka closing balance is how much? 8 lakh. So on 31st March 23, closing balance is 8 lakh. Any problem? 8 lakh is the closing balance. 8 lakh is closing balance. Opening balance 2 lakh. Closing balance 8 lakh. What is the profit during the period? 6 lakh. What did Lakshita say? 8 lakh. Always I said you, whenever you have confusions, shh. When I'm talking, nobody's talking. Always when you have multiple dates into picture, draw the timeline. The timeline will be a big savior. Now this 6 lakh profit bifurcate into 2 category. 6 lakh into 6 months, 6 by 12. 6 lakh into 6 by 12. Got it, not got it? So this is 3 lakh. So 2 lakh plus 3 lakh, 5 lakh is the pre-profit. And 3 lakh is the post-profit. 5 plus 3 is how much? 8. So opening balance is 2 lakh. Listen, wait. This is on 1/4/2022. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Then current year profit. Current year profit. Here it is going to be 1/4/22 to 30 September 22. And from 1/10/22 1/10/22 to 31st March 23, I have to split separately. This will go to pre and this will go to post. What is the total? 6 lakh. What is the total? 6 lakh. I'll do the calculation here itself. 6 lakh into 6 by 12. How much it is? 3 lakh. And 6 lakh into 6 by 12. So it is 3 lakh here and 3 lakh here. Any problem?
Yeah, profit, yeah,
that also you can do. You can do this alternatively also. Alternative is how? This is pre. This is post. This is total. Pre is how much? 2 lakh. Post is how much? 6 lakh. Total is how much? 8 lakhs. This 6 lakh is full 12 months profit. I have to remove 6 months ka pre-profit. So minus 3 lakh plus 3 lakh. Should become how much? 5 lakh and 3 lakh. Total is how much? 8 lakh. You can give the description as you see perfectly. Amount, no. Amount ke column mein just restrict to amount. Don't do anything else. Got it? Not got it? This is one way of doing it. This is another way of doing it. Whichever you feel comfortable, you can follow. In the previous class, both the formats I gave. In the textbook, both the methods I've given. Whichever makes you comfortable, do it. In short, I got pre-profit total 5 lakh. Total or all reserve and surpluses 5 lakh. Post-profit for 6 months 3 lakh. At the end of the year, it is 8 lakh. Now with this, we have to do revaluation. Time adjustment over. Now we have to do revaluation. For revaluation, what I should do? I'll just erase this. Working note number 5. Calculation of revaluation profit bar revaluation loss. Now, here you have only one asset. Particulars, working and amount. Now don't do anything, just observe first. We are trying to compare what with what. We are comparing market value with book value. As on which date? Date of acquisition. Always we'll take market value first. Market value as on 1/10/23. Given in question very clearly. Sorry, 1/10/22 if I'm not wrong. 12 lakh rupees. 12 lakh rupees. Minus book value as on 1/4/22 is given. In the inner column, please write how much it is. Book value is how much? 10 lakh. From this, I have to minus depreciation for 6 months. So again, less depreciation from April to September. April to September for 6 months. How much it is? Amount, you can put two amount column. Depreciation is 10 lakh. Oh my God, I'm stuck here. I don't know what is the rate of depreciation. So therefore, I have to go to working note number 6. I hope you're able to understand what I'm trying to do. Observe, don't do anything, just observe. I'm trying to compare the market value of the building on 1/10/22 on date of acquisition with the book value on the date of acquisition. Market value is there, but I don't have the book value. But book value I have in the beginning of the year. Further, if I minus 6 months ka depreciation, I'll get the book value as on date of acquisition. To get the depreciation, I need the rate. Rate is not given. So next I'm going to do working note number 6 to find out the depreciation. Any problem? Working note number 6. Calculation of rate of depreciation. Calculation of rate of depreciation. ROD formula is nothing but opening WDV minus closing WDV divided by opening WDV into 100. Don't buy at the formula. Just understand the logic. In the beginning period, the value of the asset was 10 lakh. At the ending period, the value of the asset is 9 lakh. 9 lakh is the PPE of S Limited. How much is the value of the asset used during the year? 1 lakh. Out of 10 lakh, you use the asset in the current year for 1 lakh. So 1 lakh is the used value of the asset. What is the unused value of the asset? 9 lakh. 1 lakh is used out of 10 lakh. So 1 lakh out of 10 lakh into 100. How much percentage? 10 percentage. Donkey fellow, 10 percentage. Now, opening WD is how much? 10 lakh. Closing is how much? 9 lakh. Divide by 10 lakh. 10 lakh minus 9 lakh is 1 lakh is the amount of depreciation. Divide by opening balance into 100. If you want to revise this formula, this is amount of depreciation in the current year divided by the opening WDV into 100. This is another formula. If you want, you can make a note of it, which is 10 percentage, 10 percentage. Come back and substitute here. 1 lakh into 10 by 100 into 6 by 12. Because I am doing depreciation from April to September only. Because I want the book value as on 30 September or 1 October. How much is depreciation? 50,000. Now tell me, what is the book value as on the date of acquisition? 9 lakh 50,000 is the book value on the date of acquisition. So in your book, the value of the asset is 950. But in market, if I go and sell this building, it is worth 12 lakh rupees. So upward devaluation by how much? Very good. 2 lakh 50,000. 2 lakh 50,000. Okay, not okay. Online people. So far, any problem?
Yes, sir.
This is revaluation profit. If you have any problem, I'll wait here. I'm not in hurry. If you have any doubts, please open your mouth and ask me. Wait. 12 lakh rupees is what? Market value on the date of acquisition. This 950 is the book value on the date of acquisition. Both I'm comparing, I'm getting the upward revaluation 250. Unfortunately, this 950 is not given in the question. We had to compute it. So what they have given? They've given book value in the beginning of the year, 6 months prior. From that, I'm minusing 6 months ka depreciation. I'm getting the WDV after 6 months, which is on date of acquisition. Rate is not given. Using the data given in question, I'm calculating the rate. So far, any problem?
No.
The people are asking that this 50,000 will go where? Why should this 50,000 go anywhere? This 50,000 rupees is the during the year depreciation, which is already adjusted in the current year ka profit. 6 lakh is current year ka profit, post acquisition profit. In that, it is adjusted. So I don't have to do anything with this 50,000 rupees. Purvi is saying something? Okay. Please show working note 2, 3, 4. Emma, taye. Not inu one damar ke 2, 3 podlema nane. Oh, she's telling 2 means this. Purvi, is this what you're trying to say? 2 means working note 5 and 6. What time it was? It is 1, 3 only, now only. 2, 3 minutes back. 3, 4 minutes back. Oh, sorry, 2, 3 only. 2, 3 only. Sorry, 2, 3 only. Chalo, great. I think she's made a note of it. I'm just zooming this out if you want to take a pic. Over. Can I continue? Online people, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Now, go back, add the revaluation profit. Shh. Add revaluation profit in the post profit. Pre, very good. This belongs to the pre-owners. How much it is? 2,50,000. Any problem? Now, what are we supposed to do? I want the post-acquisition depreciation. Post-acquisition depreciation. So, working note number 7. Calculation of post-acquisition depreciation. So, once again, let me finish this. Particulars, working amount. I want to know what is the total depreciation on the revalued asset. Depreciation on revalued asset. Tell me people how much it is. What is the depreciation on revalued asset? What is the revalued asset? What is the revalued asset?
12 lakh.
12 lakh rupees is the revalued assets. Shh, 12 lakh. We are calculating the depreciation of the revalued asset from the date of acquisition to the end of the year. From the date of acquisition to the end of the year. How many months? 6 months. Date of acquisition is 110. End of the year 31st March. 6 months. So into 10 by 100 into 6 by 12. How much it is? 60,000 rupees. Any problem? Minus depreciation already charged. Depreciation already charged. Madam, this is depreciation from date of acquisition to end of the year, which is nothing but October to March. You're telling me to minus entire 50,000 rupees, which is depreciation for April to March. Is it comparable?
The April to September वाला depreciation manage करना.
You don't ask me. You tell me what to do.
October to March, sir.
I will confuse you. Even if you answer rightly, I'll confuse you to check whether you are conceptually strong.
Total depreciation 1 lakh है.
Hmm.
Divided by into 6 by 12.
Hmm.
So 6 months.
So 6 months ka you're telling. She's telling 12 months. Who's right?
6 months का 50,000.
6 months ka 50,000 hai? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I thought it's 50,000 for the entire year. Who said that? That is wrong what she said. I only said, oh my God. Depreciation already charged during 110 to 31st March. Lakshita lost the confidence. Depreciation already charged from 110 to 31. Understand now? We are doing depreciation, which is post-acquisition depreciation. What is the name of the heading? Working note 7. Calculation of post-acquisition depreciation. Which means during the post period, what is the depreciation? Post period is 6 months, which is October to March. On the revalued asset, how much is revalued value? 12 lakh rupees into 10% into 6 by 12, 60,000. Now the depreciation already that you've charged for the remaining 6 months, that is from 110 to 31. How much have you charged already? 50,000 you have charged, which is 1 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12, which is 50,000. So how much is the depreciation on the revalued profit? 10,000 rupees. Now all those who thought that, sir, why to do all this calculation? Directly into 10% into 6 by 12, I'll do, sir. I'll get the answer. That's what happened last question. No, last question. What was your revalued figure? In the last question, what is the revalued figure? No, ma. Revaluation profit was okay. Revaluation profit was 1 lakh. So 1 lakh at 10% is how much? 10,000. So this 10,000 and this 10,000 exactly matched. This will match only when the date of acquisition and the opening balance both are same. When the date of acquisition is middle of the year and opening balance is different, in that case, this will not match. You can't analytically calculate this way. Hence, I put the format in your mind. That always may come what? Do the calculation like this. From the revalued asset depreciation minus the depreciation already charged. You will get the depreciation to be charged during the post period. So 10 lakh into 10 by 100 into 6 by 12. How much it is? 50,000 is the post depreciation already charged. This is the total post depreciation. This is the post depreciation already charged. What is the post depreciation on the revalued figure? 10,000 rupees. Any problem?
No.
So this is post depreciation. Now she's asking me where is 10 lakh coming from? Opening value of the asset.
10. Date of acquisition will go 9,50,000 now.
No.
But on date of acquisition.
On the date of acquisition, what is the book value? On the date of acquisition, what is the book value? 10 lakhs.
Sir,
Opening. Oh, I got what he said. No, what she's telling is wrong. Okay, now understand what she's telling. Wait, I'll come. I'm explaining. Now understand. I'm doing the depreciation calculation for standalone. I'll tell where she's making mistake. In standalone, the value of the asset in the beginning is how much? 10 lakh. What is depreciation percentage? 10%. For full 12 months. So depreciation is 10 lakh into 10%, which is 1 lakh. What is my closing balance? From 10 lakh opening balance, if I minus depreciation 1 lakh, balance is 9 lakh. 9 lakh matching or not matching? Matching. Now we're coming to consolidated balance sheet. Here on 110 acquisition happened. What is opening balance? 10 lakh. What is 6 months ka depreciation? 50,000. What is 6 months ka another depreciation? 50,000. Total depreciation how much? 1 lakh. 50,000. Wait, I'll tell you what mistake you made. From 10 lakh, if I minus 1 lakh, which is depreciation of pre-period and post-period, balance is how much? 9 lakh. Correct? So when you calculate the depreciation for the entire year, you happily calculated 10 lakh into 10 percentage, which is 1 lakh. Now what you're telling is, no, sir, we will not do like this, sir. From this 10 lakh, I'll minus 50,000. I will get 9 lakh 50,000. On this 9 lakh 50,000, another 10% to 6 by 12. Arey Baba, this percentage you have to multiply on the opening balance always, not of the WDV in the middle of the year. Though this is WDV method, you have to multiply on WDV, but not of the monthly WDV. Every day I'll get WDV. Every month I'll get WDV. Will I calculate percentage on every day's WDV? No. I will calculate 10% only on the opening WDV. Hence, you will not do 950 into 10% into 6 by 12. Here you will do 10 lakh only. This is one place where people make mistake. Because people think that I'm doing depreciation for the remaining 6 months during post period. So what they think is, post ka WDV is how much? 9,50,000. Where did we calculate this 950,000? In the previous question, we calculated that book value on 31st, no, 110. 110 is how much? 950. 950. So on 950, I have to multiply depreciation. That will be wrong. This book value will be computed only for the purpose of calculating revaluation profit. You can't take this 950 as a base to calculate the post depreciation, because always depreciation, the rule is that you have to multiply the percentage on the opening WDV, not of the in-between WDV. Got it, no? But nice doubt that is. So 10,000 is post depreciation of the holding company. Now, sorry, of the S Limited, subsidiary company. Two places people make mistake. One, as Lakshita made mistake here, this is one place where mistake can happen. So take a highlighter and highlight this point here, that this is one place where people make mistake. So what type of mistake people do here, you have to make a running commentary over there. Always remember, people, whenever you solve the questions at home or even in class, if you have done some mistakes before I say something, or if you've done some mistake, you've realized that you've done some mistake, take a highlighter, highlight it, and make a note of it there, that this is what is the mistake that I've done, and highlight that commentary. Every time you revise that, read that commentary. That commentary will make you aware that this is the mistake that I committed while doing this question earlier. Now, after this, you will not make the mistake, because you're aware of the mistakes that you committed earlier. This is one place where mistake can happen. Second place where the mistake can happen is that people will try to skip this entire calculation, thinking that whatever is the revaluation profit is upward valuation, we can do multiply by 10% to 6 by 12. I'll get the answer. This is wrong. This way of calculating depreciation is wrong. Got it? Not got it? So these are the two places where people can make mistake. That's why I never developed your habit of getting depreciation on the revaluation profit directly. Even in the previous two question, even though by multiplying with revaluation profit in the previous two question, I got the same answer, but I didn't put that habit in your mind. In the previous two question also, I made the habit of calculating what? ROD separately and post-acquisition depreciation separately. Correct. Additional depreciation for the post period. Correct. Correct.
Additionally, 2 lakh लिखा हुआ है, तो 2 lakh into 10% into 6 by 12.
Very good question. घर जाना, आराम से बैठ के ए वाली बात सोचना with data in hand. You'll get the answer.
The answer to 10.
करना घर जाके. कभी कभी क्या है, दिमाग थोड़ा ऊपर ऊपर से सोचता है. It doesn't go deep inside. Go home, take the pencil, paper, do the diagram, timeline. आराम से draw करते करते you decide. Automatically get the answer. If you still don't get it, bring it to my notice next class. I'll tell it to everybody. Because even after going home, if you're not getting the answer, means then there could be problem with other people also. So I have to tell everybody then tomorrow. Now, depreciation, got it, not got it? कर सकते हैं, इसलिए तो दे रहा हूं होमवर्क, नहीं तो अभी तक बोल देता मैं. Post depreciation is 10,000. Post depreciation 10,000. minus from post profit, less additional depreciation. How much it is? 10,000. Now tell me, people, what is the balance? 7 lakh 50,000, 2 lakh 90,000. That's all. And this is okay. I don't want the total, anyways. Leave it. Let's not waste time in total. Now tell me, H limited ka total how much? 60%. Others how much? 40%. Tell me the percentage. Okay.
1,74, 1,60. 1,60. 1,16. 1,16.
Online people, are you all getting this answer?
Yes, sir.
Next class, remind me. Those 2 points which I said now, where people make mistake, no? Remind me next class. Before I do the next topic, I'll do revision, then start. That 950 watt mistake you said. And one is that directly on the revaluation profit, they'll multiply the depreciation rate. Reval profit by directly will multiply the percentage and tell this is the depreciation. देखिए ये अभी भूल गए. कल की क्या बात करूं?
मैंने जो पूछा था नहीं वो नहीं
बोल रही, वो करेक्ट ही बोल रही है, तू वो समझ रही है. That we can't do directly, no? On the revaluation profit, you can't multiply the percentage directly. These are the 2 points. Remind me in the next class. I will revise and start. I am telling. इसका डाउट मेरे को समझ में आ गया. चुप रहे. I told next class, you guys remind me these 2 points alone. Her point she will solve and come. If she is not solving, then I'll tell that third point. Got it now? करो. ठीक है. Now, कहाँ सेम आ रहा है? 2,50,000 है मैडम. Correct. But I'm not putting that into your mind. Why? Because here the revaluation profit what I get is 250. In exam, people will get confused that percentage should I multiply on 2 lakh or 250? Oh, hello, 2 lakh क्या है फिर?
additional increase.
Correct. So now the problem is if people do not understand the difference between the 2 lakh and 250. 2 lakh is the incremental asset. 250 is revaluation profit. If I teach this, there are high chances that in exam people will get confused and they'll multiply 250 and come. So to avoid confusion, always as a teacher when we teach, we always have to take such a route where there is no scope of confusion. Here, if I go with this method telling that, no, don't see 250, take the difference between 10 lakh and 2 lakh. So 12 lakh, 2 lakh will come. On that, you multiply depreciation for 6 months. No, people will get confused that should we take this difference and calculate depreciation or should we take this difference and calculate depreciation? So chances are there, people might miss. I'm not saying everybody will miss it. Maybe you got it now. You might get an exam also correct. But I have to take care of all the other students also. Correct, got it.
Additional is 2 lakh, उसका 10% आता है 20,000.
You are 100% correct.
6 months
This is right.
में जाएगा, 6 months का इसमें जाएगा.
Correct.
ये basic कर सकते हैं.
Correct, कर सकते हैं. But you have to be very cautious while doing that. In hurry, don't multiply 250 and come. That is what you have to ensure. So others, online people, recorded people, you don't have to bother what we discuss now. It's between us. You'll forget that. You focus on what we have learned so far. Now that we've completed working note 1, let's go to working note 2. What is working note number 2? Calculation of cost of control, which is goodwill and capital reserve. How much is investment?
15 lakhs. Minus net asset and data.
Investment is 15 lakhs. Minus net asset on date of acquisition, which is comprising of share capital. What is share capital? 20 lakhs. Into 60%. How much it is? 12 lakhs. Pre-acquisition profit is how much here? 4,50,000. 4.5 lakh. How much it is? 16,50,000 worth of net assets you got, but paying only 15 lakh. So 1,50,000 rupees is your capital reserve, which will add it to the working note for consolidated reserve and surplus. Working note number 3, calculation of minority interest. Share capital, which is 20 lakh into 40%. 8 lakh. Add pre-acquisition profit 3 lakh. Add post-acquisition profit 1 lakh 16,000. How much in total? 12 lakh 16,000.
8 lakh plus 3 lakh 11 lakh.
वो 3 लाख की 3
Silly mistakes को बोलते हैं.
Working note 4.
Working note 4.
Consolidated
Calculation of consolidated reserve and surplus of H Limited of holding company. Reserve and surplus of H Limited, how much? 10 lakhs.
plus post profit of H Limited.
Add post acquisition profit because that belongs to H Limited.
Lakh 74,000.
Post acquisition profit of S Limited that belongs to H Limited. 1 lakh 74,000.
That is
Capital reserve. Discount rate.
150,000.
11 lakh
11,74,000.
plus capital reserve.
Add capital reserve of 1,50,000. How much it is?
13 lakh 24,000.
13 lakh
24,000.
24,000.
Balance sheet.
Balance sheet homework. 1324 reserve and surplus. Minority interest same 12,16,000 we got. Liability of added. PPE subject to adjustments of revaluation and depreciation. Current asset add as it is. Share capital of H Limited will come 30 lakh rupees.
PP no size scale.
Always PP you will do as per ICA. This I did only for conceptual discussion. You will not follow this. You will follow the ICA ka presentation. क्यों? सर सेलिब्रेटिंग पोंगल है. Oh my God.
सर ने कर दे दिया ना हमें. सर आप पतंग भी उड़ाओ. सब कुछ है क्या?
मैं आके स्टूडेंट्स को उड़ाता हूँ एग्जाम में.
सर आपकी क्लास में तो चुपचाप बैठा रहता है. इनकम टैक्स
गाना गाते हैं आप.
नहीं सर, लक्ष्य सर बहुत करते थे और ये आंसर भी करते.
Oh, because sir calls Lakshya, no, he answers. I don't call his name, so he's ego now. No, you didn't call, I will not answer.
नहीं बुलाते तो भी आंसर देते हैं.
Oh my God. He's got favoritism towards Rajat sir. What to do?
जो चीज आती है वही बोलता हूँ. इधर का थोड़ा एक होता है बोलता हूँ.
Yeah.
One more question I planned today, but we are running short of time.
Theoretical.
You try this as homework and come. No, but not possible because in that there's one new adjustment. Contra adjustment. That bills payable, bills receivable. Those who have done amalgamation with me, then you can do this question on your own and come. But if you do and come, no, then Maja will not come in class, next class. ठीक है.
सर अभी नेक्स्ट क्लास कब बता लेना.
Not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
सोमवार की छुट्टी.
No, not छुट्टी नहीं है रे. कल फाउंडेशन का डाउट सेशन है.
ऐसे बोलना.
For you, no छुट्टी. You guys, listen. Today is what? Wednesday. Thursday, no class. Friday, we'll have class. Saturday, Sunday, no class. Sunday, ensure that morning you're here taking up some test. So whatever gap I'm giving in between, ensure that you utilize for other subjects and take your tests. You are exempted because you have to focus on completing the class.
हाँ ठीक है सर. मेरे को टेस्ट भी ना लेकिन वो डाउट्स आप ये फाउंडेशन हो जाए. फिर मेरा लगातार डाउट्स पूछ के फिर मैं कंटिन्यूअस टेस्ट लगातार.
Scan a question 9 people. No, 13 we did. No, scan a question 9. Upload it. Scan a question 9 you do and come.
Yes.
Next class, we'll start with new adjustment, which is inventory adjustment. I'll do it. We have, now I'll just tell you the list of adjustments that we have to do. Next is inventory adjustment, dividend adjustment, which is very complicated. Bonus adjustment, little complicated. Then comes negative minority interest. Then consolidated P&L.
Negative minority interest.
Yes, sir, bata मैं. Then comes sale of investment by holding company and finally change in accounting policy. So these are the total adjustments. Chalo, let's wrap up. That's all from my side for this session, people. I'll see you all in the next class. Until then, bye-bye. See you. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.